I'll tell you a story here. Most of the neuroscience funding these days comes from the National Institute of Health, NIH. And through a board member, I got a very high-level introduction to NIH. And I went out to Washington, and I gave a talk to pretty much all the program managers who fund neuroscience or theoretical neuroscience in the federal government. And this is where the vast majority of the money comes from. And I made it very clear that I was there not to ask for money. I said, look, I'm funding R&I myself. But I was there because I wanted to learn about how they fund and how I can help them and so on. So I get all these program managers in the room. I tell them what I want to do. I said, we wanted to, come up with a theory of neocortex. And they all go, that's fantastic. That's the most important thing. We really, really need that. That's really great. You're going to do this. I say, well, how do you guys view this? Did you fund research like this? Oh, no, we don't fund anything like that. I go, well, why not? Oh, we can't. And this is their words. I'm not making this up. And I said, well, why not if you think it's so important? He says, well, let me tell you how we fund things around here. First of all, it's all done by committee and consensus. So we bring in like 40 scientists from the outside. We bring them together. They serve on these committees, and they review the grants that come in for doing things. And we all have to agree. Everyone has to agree. It's consensus. So if there's anything kind of radical in there or anything that hasn't been done before, someone's going to veto it. And also, these people all know that their grants are going to be reviewed in the same process, and the people that they're sitting next to are going to be critiquing them in the future. So this is their words. Basically what happens is it's very, very difficult, nearly impossible to fund something that hasn't already been done. And this is what goes on. And I'm saying, oh boy, this is hard. So there is no equivalent to the venture capital community. It'd be like going to bankers and saying, I'm starting a brand new business, and would you give me a loan? They'll say, no. Right? But you go to a venture capitalist, and they figured out how to structure this to make it work. There is no equivalent in science. No one can do that. There's nobody to help you set this up. There's no models for this, and so on. It's very, very different.